All-Star break is past and Valentine's Day. Thank God this weekend's done with.
Not
But
lie.
All-Star break, what do you think of it? I thought, you know, I paid attention to what was going on Friday. Um, kind of the build up to like the main events and stuff like that. But they kind of shut it down a little bit earlier. Going forward from like years before they shut down the NBA season. Everyone gets a little bit more of a rest, right? But they also try to
Facts.
put in more activities or try to change it up a bit. As you already know, the NBA has had their fair share of ups and downs with the All Star break. This one was quite an interesting one as well. But tell me your thoughts about it, up because we're gonna have our opinions. But what did you think of the whole weekend as a whole? Okay, rank it for me. Rank the All Star weekend for me out of 10.
Oof, a two, maybe.
Damn.
And the two's only because you get to see all the best players in one place at one time. But besides that, I don't think the basketball entertainment aspect of it was not that great. We got G League players winning slam dunk competitions, doing three peats. You know what I'm trying to say? Yo, like Chris Paul and Wemby are getting disqualified from the skills competition. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? The All Star game in itself, we have rookies and G League players being able to play with all stars on that coveted Sunday that was for the best players. Like it was a mess, bro. Kevin Hart's making weird jokes, like, bruh. It sounded like yo. It sounded like a basketball game in the hood, like because like these guys were like because the announcers were like out loud, like 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 they were talking out
Yeah,
loud, and I was
yeah.
like, what is going on here? It's like a
They tried
circus,
it.
yo.
They tried more than
They
a
tried
ting.
to,
They tried bear ting.
yeah,
They
bro.
tried. I mean, like, okay, we all know that they've had an issue with the All Star break, and typically it's because of the players. Like, if we look at how things progressed, I was just watching. I think it was like the 2000 NBA All Star game, and they're playing to the last minute. Like Iverson and Kobe are going at it. Like, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Last minute, and like it wasn't the year where the East came back and won, but it was like they got blown out by like 18. But like people were playing hard, right? And then, as we all know, things kind of changed where people were playing less defense, which is okay for a time being, because
It's
you
cool.
saw all the highlights. Like that's when like that whole off the glass in game, Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter type of dunks. You can't do that with defense, right? So it was okay for a while, right?
Facts, facts.
But things just got less exciting as the years went on. Certain players left the league. The Kobe's, Tim Duncan, so just the KGs, the Iversons. So it's quite a change to kind of go through each and every time, because it's like, damn, I miss what it used to be. That's what it
Facts.
does for us. Maybe not for like the kids. Maybe the kids enjoy themselves now, right? But for
That's
someone
what I'm
in
saying.
our age, we it was terrible. Like
Horrible,
I
yo.
was just telling my friend yesterday, the NBA is cooked. Like the NBA is cooked when it comes to like this All Star break, because I mean, like, for us, it's just not exciting. There was no
At all.
defense. Has been no defense, but now you see a little bit of you know competitiveness in the first game. At least like when you're talking about the Sunday, there's a little bit of like excitement in that first 10 minutes for me, where I was like, okay, they're kind of going at it, but then it kind of just fizzled off with all the antics around it.
I mean, like the first 10 minutes was a third of of basketball that was played that night. It was like 30 minutes of basketball and like 3 hours of commercials, or three hours of antics. And like again, I don't know who they're trying to draw in, but
Cater to,
basketball
yeah.
fans don't want to see that. Like I rather just see East and West and these guys just do a dunk con, like like a layup line on both ends and do this gimmicky like 40 points. Okay, 40 points for NBA. So the top NBA players in the league are in that game to score 40 points with no defense, bro. Like they're gonna do that in like minutes. Like it's not even
Fact.
take that long for them to do. Steph Curry will hit a couple threes. Anthony Edwards, well, he wasn't playing, but like a man who can shoot threes, hit a couple threes, and it's over, bro. Like you know
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say? So it was hella gimmicky, and just go back to East and West, bro, or just get rid of the whole weekend. Like there's, there's I don't know. There's not much we can do besides this, man. With the
Yeah,
East and West.
because I don't know where they go from here, and like give them credit for trying. Like I give them credit for trying, because it's tough to kind of cater to all demographics, um, but yeah, you got to stick to like the core component of what it is, and it's like the love of the game, right? Basketball. We want to see basketball. We don't want to see Kevin Hart and like the broadcasters. I get it. It was their last year. I guess like they're wrapping up, right? So you give them 5 minutes. You don't give them the whole,
They're
the
like 20 minutes or
coaching,
something,
the
no?
whole. Yeah, they had a good segment in between, but they were hosting the whole event. Like what I
Yeah,
mean?
the whole
I
yeah, right,
guess
right.
so, but like it felt more about them than the players, to be quite
Right.
honest, right?
I
So
mean, that's the players' fault though. That's the players' fault. Like if the players if they made it about them, then maybe like there'd be a spotlight on them. But I guess they have to bring these antics. Like I saw Mr. Beast there. Like like you said, Kevin Hart was there. There's others, like other things there. But it was like it seemed like basketball was on the back burner. Like it wasn't on the front side. But yo, bro, the NBA has advertising partners that they gotta make happy, like keep happy. So if
yeah.
these guys are not gonna do it, they have to like find other ways to keep people glued to the TV. So
Hmm.
like, whose fault is it really at the end of the day? Like I heard
Yeah.
Draymond say it's trash, but talk to your coworkers, bro. They're the reason why the All Star game is currently trash.
Yeah. Yeah. And like one player that I saw, like there's a few players that were playing hard, but I feel sorry for like a man like Victor because he wants to play. You could see he was trying to play hard, and it's just like everyone around him is just like not the same energy. Oh, they're like
Yeah,
they've been here, they've done that, they already made their millions. It's they got to figure out something. And like the one thing that people would love to see that just won't happen is like a 1v1. Maybe they could do a 2v2 or a 3v3. That would be cool to see. You know
they're kind of like
what I
the
mean?
big three does, right? They do like half court, half court
Yeah, run some
basketball,
half court ball.
maybe.
I'd rather see a horse than the games that like. I'd rather see them play horse than
Yeah,
this type of like. And that's a different approach too. Like look at the NFL. The NFL doesn't play a game anymore. They show off their skills. That's what we want
right.
to see. And that kind of transition us to like Saturday. Did you really see much skills that night? I mean, 3-point contest was okay, but like it's hard for me to even like appreciate the 3-point contest anymore because it just added all these other antics to it as well. Right? It's not the same like 25 balls, one money ball at the
Yeah,
end of every rack.
yeah.
You get to make shift, and then you have these two extra balls that are worth 3 more points each.
Like
So
gimmick. I was gonna say too much gimmicks. And like yo, I also
yeah.
think too, like yo, I don't know if you're gonna agree, but I feel like the 3 point contest is not as cool anymore because back when like was it 20 let's say 20 years ago, like the 3 point shot was for like marksmen, like skilled
Yeah.
guys who like they shot. Not everybody shoots threes now. Like Carl Anthony Towns won a 3 point contest a few years ago, I think. So it's like big men are in it, everybody's in it. It's not like it's boring to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. The 3 point contest is boring to me. I don't know. Maybe have like a half court contest, half court shot contest or something. But like everybody shoots the three
It's
now.
not bad. Yeah,
So
it's not a
like I
bad
don't.
idea. The half
It's,
court shot. That's like yeah, it should be more like that because everyone can shoot the three. Yeah, like any given night, anyone can win that contest. A
yeah,
lot of people
exactly. Yeah,
can. A lot of people can, right? And that's kind of one of the problems with the 1v1 too, because you hear a lot of players like the top IQ players like LeBron and them say one-on-one basketball is so different from five-on-five basketball.
so different. So different.
So different. Everyone could cook everyone in that league. Literally. So like,
Good fact.
you'd hate to see like, Markeith Morris go off on like Steph and like everyone be like, yo, Markeith is better than Steph. Like, you know what I mean?
I
Like
don't.
it's gonna get ridiculous. That's why that will never happen. But
But yo, no, but I heard the NBA is actually is thinking about doing it for next season. The 1v1. But for me, it's probably gonna be what a bunch of. It's probably gonna be role players though. Let's be honest. I doubt LeBron and KD and Steph and all these guys are gonna do it because yo at the end of the day like does Giannis's game translate to a 1v1 guy? Like oh sorry 1v1 player sorry.
I
Does
don't know.
Jokic game translate? But those guys are the best guys in the league though. So
Yeah,
yeah, so it kind of creates a different narrative. Like, see, I told you, this guy's not that great. You see, he's
yeah,
garbage, he's trash. Like, so yeah, that'd be, but it'd be fun though. It'd be fun though.
yeah.
It'd be fun.
It'd be fun, but yeah, there'd be a set of like rules around that where only certain players would choose to play, and I don't know how you go on picking that, but I mean they got to do something, man, or yeah, just wrap it up. You got to find it. It's either you go all the way with the gimmicks,
Yeah.
thinking about like skills and gimmicks and stuff, or just obsolete the whole thing? Because I'm not gonna watch next year. I didn't like it was
Mm,
playing in the background again this year. Like
same. Yeah.
a regular season game was more interesting than that,
Yeah. No facts.
right?
Well, like I mean, also too, maybe we can wait for to wait for LeBron to retire because like I'm a strong believer in whoever is the leader in the league. They kind of set the tone for the All Star
For
game.
the
So
also.
if a man like LeBron
Mm,
or whoever is not playing as hard, you know, like Victor said he wants to play JJJ Jaren Jackson Jr. He said he wants to play hard, like a full court defense and stuff like that. So maybe when these guys who kind of have the attitude of like we don't have to try hard in the All Star game kind of
yeah,
go away, maybe there'll be a new attitude in the NBA where it's like
yeah,
we're gonna take this game serious because I don't think the European guys. I like I said, like I picked Giannis to win MVP even though Steph won it, but like I think the European guys take the game a little bit more serious, or like the international guys, because you can
yeah.
throw Shane, you can throw Shane there,
Yeah,
as
because
well.
right now, like who's leading the like the captains of the NBA is Steph, Katie, and LeBron. And Katie and LeBron are two players that like freedom, do whatever you want. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. Right? Steph will play, but those two take it a little bit more laid back. So let's kind of focus on those two because number one, I don't even recall seeing KD take a shot that night. I don't know if he put up one shot that night. I saw him get one
No, no.
rebound and kick it off to Steph. And number two, LeBron James, who decided 2 hours before the game. Yo, 2 hours before the game, say that he has some discomfort in his ankle or his knee or something.
No, he
Go
said it's
on.
foot. No, you're right. He said foot, but I don't know. Like, I'm not an expert in lying or figuring out people lying. But the way, bro, it's the way he said it, bro.
Wait.
He's the way he said, he's like, oh, I got and he paused for maybe like half a second. I got discomfort. He didn't say his foot was injured, bro. Discomfort could mean that like he wore the wrong pair of shoes outside. And like his feet hurt because, bro, like I'll
Yep.
wear Air Forces and walk in them for too long, and my feet hurt or the discomfort, bro. What does discomfort mean? See, that's what I'm trying to say. The attitude, bro. It's
Yeah.
crazy. But yeah, my
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Yo,
No, no,
yo.
you like I'm not a, like a professional lie detector, but he was lying right there in our faces. He was playing in our faces right there.
Yeah, he was, bro. Bro, when I
And
heard
I
that, I'm like,
felt
nah.
it. That yeah.
I'm like, nah, stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah, stop, stop,
Stop
stop.
it, man.
So what do
Stop
you
it.
think about that? Like could that because like okay, why did he do it first of all? Like what's the motive behind that? Is it because does that say that, he's been an all-star again, he didn't want to break the streak kind of thing? Or can't you say yes, you accept your nominee as an all-star, but like you see how Giannis said he wasn't playing from 2 3 days ago. Why couldn't
Yeah.
he have done that and get his spot replaced? Why didn't he do that?
That's a good question. I don't know LeBron James' motive sometimes. I just know that he lies a lot sometimes.
Yeah.
Or doesn't tell the truth. But I honestly don't know, man. Because I thought about it. I don't know. It could be a protest. Maybe he doesn't feel the format of this All Star game. I don't know. But to me, again, when I look at the greats from the past, they're not doing this, man. They're not doing these antics, whatever. If they are
Yeah.
injured, they're gonna at least say, yeah, this like I said, he lied, bro. He lied. It was a lie. I honestly don't know his motive. Do you have a theory? Like, I really don't have a theory, man. I really
No,
don't.
I think it's just, maybe the only reason I could think of is just to make the lie more, believable because you can't say, oh my, because you can't say I'm injured and then pull up like Wednesday and start playing and drop 30, 40 points. Like he couldn't come out and say he's injured, I guess. So that's why I
True.
guess like he had to lie closer to the date to be like, oh, it's something very minor. It's like a 12, 24 hour kind of thing, 24, 48 hour thing, not a, an actual injury because you'd have to, play sick for longer kind of thing. That's the only thing I could really think of. But man, like that's someone else's spot. You know what I
But
mean?
then why lie? But no. Like, no, I hear what you're saying. But then why lie then? Right? What would be the point of lying?
Well, you can't come out and just
And
be like, I'm not playing.
well, like, why doesn't he want to play? But like that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, why
Yeah,
doesn't he want
yeah.
to?
Why doesn't he want to play? Yeah. What's your reason for not
What's your
wanting to
reason?
play?
That's what I'm trying to say. Like
Yeah.
I said, is it like was it a protest? I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I don't know. Like
Mm-hmm.
what was it? Like why did you say, yo, for whatever reason, right? Because we both agree that he wasn't injured. If he's injured,
No,
my bad. But I don't think he was injured. So if
no,
he's
he
not
wasn't.
injured and he doesn't want to play in the All Star game, why?
Yeah.
That's why I don't know. And that's why I understand the theory. I don't know. I really
Hmm.
don't know.
Yeah, there's
LeBron has
a
his
little
motive,
something
bro.
going on. Yeah, he has a motive
Yeah,
for that, and there's so much more to that. But okay,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, you gave it 2 out of 10. Damn, like, yeah, it's down there. I'd say 3 or 4.
Oof,
Um,
more generous than I.
yeah, yeah. Damn, bro. I do it for effort. Like I give them an extra point for effort because they tried. Like they tried. I give them that they tried, but it's just and it didn't cater to me. Maybe it did cater to others. You know what I
That,
mean?
yeah, that's
Like
what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah.
I hope it did get to kids. Like I hope it did.